Hello guys, Junior back again. I haven't done video in the last couple of weeks. I've been busy with the band. We just released a new EP, which we're doing quite well, and I know it's a bit of a shameless plug, but it's the first time we've been in the band. We've done our first gig and the EP's out, so I'm going to put a link to the EP in the description. I know it's a shameless plug, but I'm going to do it anyway. But anyway, back to the gaming. Right then, what we got here guys is Henshin Engine. This is a brand new PC Engine game. This is the demo of it at the moment because it is expected to ship the first quarter this year, so anytime soon basically. This is a platform slash shoot 'em up on the PC Engine. I thought I'd run over the demo and run a few things I like about the demo and a few things I don't like about the demo, and a few things I think if they made some changes, this could be a really cool game. So it does have a whole sort of like intro with some like anime drawings and stuff, but it's quite cool, but we won't show it because it does go on for a while. So we'll start it up. So they basically give you 3 stages in this game to play through with different styles. I do like the thing that when they talk like this, they do sort of take the piss out of the game. Basically, first thoughts of this game when I first seen it, I thought, alright, the graphics are not amazing, but they're good, you know, they're decent enough, and it plays well. I think it plays pretty decent. Jumping and that is, you know, pretty basic, but it does the job. You've got this down punch, which I don't know, it's pretty much useless. I don't even know why you got it when you can do that. It hits the floor and high. I don't even know why you use that punch, to be honest. There's no slide in this game. I think perhaps a slide would be quite cool in this game, just to like speed things up a bit. But anyway, so let's get into it. One thing I noticed is some nice parallax scrolling on this game, and I think that, you know, the graphics are not fantastic, but they do the job, I think, to be honest. But the one initial thing I didn't notice about this game is the music is pretty damn good. The music's really nice on this game. Whoever they got doing the music for it is doing a fantastic job. So the first stage they give you was pretty much like a training stage, essentially. Get used to sort of things you do in the game. I say my first complaint about this game would be these random flying enemies. They're on the other stage you get as well. On this stage, they're not too bad. It's like they fly in a decentish sort of pattern. Yeah, the background does wobble a little bit when you jump sometimes. Obviously, like I said, this essentially is a demo or a beta, or whatever you want to call it. So the game's not actually finished yet, so there's a lot of things to go. But you see these flying enemies, they sort of fly around you, and sometimes in a pretty random pattern. These enemies can sort of knock you back and knock you down holes. And on the next level, that would be one of my main big complaints about this game, is it plays fine enough and they've got some nice enemies and stuff, but the random enemies that fly around you seem to be put there just, I don't know, just to scuttle you, just to annoy you, just to knock you off platforms. Obviously you got a bit of slowdown here and there. Like on this level they're not too bad, so you can pretty much kill them, but on the next level they do get a bit annoying. I suppose it's not a complaint, it's more of a criticism, because I'm sort of quite liking this game. I think it's definitely got potential. It just needs some tweaks and stuff, I think. Right, so this is the first stage. Like Wonder Boy, I suppose. But not quite as nice looking. Music's fantastic on the stage as well. I like to say they take the piss out of each other there, which is quite cool. See, these bee enemies, they're super frustrating, and they do seem to have been just put in the game just to catch you out. And I don't like them about this game. I think without them and a bit more sort of thought into the actual enemies you've got actually right in front of you on the platforms would make this game a lot better. Because what they do as well, when you jump on platforms, that's another thing about this game. So one other criticism I got, like an enemy, but there, unless you know he's there, he's going to knock you back and you're probably going to die. Platforms in this game, they move really fast. They're a bit erratic as well, to be honest, and they're a little bit hard to jump on at times because how erratic they can be. I think they need a little bit of work on the platforming. I think the platform they need to slow down a bit, to be honest. See, enemy over there knock you off, and you start right back at the beginning of the level as well, which is a little bit of a pain. It's a shame because this game actually does seem pretty cool. It's got a bit of a Valiant sort of Wonder Boy sort of vibe to it. But those random enemies starting right back at the beginning of the stage, and the erratic platforms. This game it does get a little bit frustrating pretty fast until you get the hang of it and start knowing where these enemies are.
Yeah.
Which is not ideally what you want. You want a game to be fun all the time. And I think with a few changes, this could be a really cool game. And I would buy it. I think if it had some more changes, I think I would actually pick up. See how erratic that platform moves is stupid. It makes it really difficult to jump on. I think they need to slow those platforms down a little bit. I think they need to sort out those random flying enemies which are there just to basically knock you off and put you off. And I think this game would be really cool. Like I said, I got no complaints in the music department. I think the soundtrack in this is pretty fantastic. There's like a half point in the level now. This is where we start to see some other annoying things about this game. Like where you know, like they take 3 hits, so I've got no choice now but to jump and hope that I hit him on my jump, which I didn't. Some of the enemy placements on this game are set out to be super annoying. And that's the complaint I have in this game. Apart from that, I think it's pretty cool. Like I say, it plays good enough. It's got some pretty wicked music. It's got some nice enemies. It's got some really graphics are decent enough. They got some nice parallax. They got some nice effects like the lava in the background there. It's got some nice ideas. There's a shoot 'em up level which is going to be coming next, which is cool to break it up a bit. Now this, especially this bit, you have to time that jump to hit that enemy because that enemy is literally just placed there to hit you back. And I think they really need to sort that out, and this platform is crazy. This is another one where the enemies are right in the position where you're going to jump. I know I'm making it look easy at the moment, but it took me quite a few goes to get used to these platforms. Right, first boss coming up. The bosses seem a little bit hard at first, but this boss, there is an easy way of killing her. At least I think there's an easy way of killing her. I'll soon find out now, see if I'm right. If I just stand by here. Yeah. Boss music's pretty funky as well. First time I got to this boss, I was just getting hit all over the place. But the good thing is, you get quite in this game, which, to be honest, I think is because they knew that this game is, could be a bit frustrating at the time, and giving you a low amount of lives would make this game really difficult. But you actually, if you do die on that boss, you actually do come back on the boss. So that's the first 2 levels, guys. We get to the last stage in this demo now. The next stage we're given this a shoot 'em up level. Very reminds me a bit of cotton. Reminds me, especially the look of it, looks a little bit like cotton, and it reminds me of a bit of Death Smiles because you can actually shoot left and right. I'm going to turn the auto fires on for this. I think the shoot 'em up stages need a little bit of work as well, and I'll explain why now, and you'll see. I put the auto fire on. You can shoot both sides. Right. So basically, you get these enemies comes on. Looks easy enough now, but they change. The enemies come on left and right, and they come on left and right really fast. And a lot of the time, you haven't got, especially when there's a power up there, you'll collect the power up, and you basically just fly off. It's very hard to sort of turn around and fire at these enemies at the same time. This weapon does help. Those eyeballs, I just got out to avoid them basically. I think some of the enemies in this, especially the ones that come from behind you, could have done with a little bit of slowing down. At least to give you a little bit more of a chance of actually turning around if you haven't got this weapon to actually kill him. Like, I'm making it look a little bit easier now because I've got the weapon that fires both ways. You can see how fast these things are coming on. Like, I even died then with a double weapon. It's just, if you haven't got this weapon, you've literally got no chance of turning around and shooting the enemies behind you. I know it seems like I'm complaining about it for this game. It's not so much of a complaint. It's more that I think they need to... See, I have no idea how to dodge them. I think they need to do some refinements on this game. I think they've got a pretty cool game. You know, I'm interested in picking it up. I think with a few improvements, they got a pretty interesting game. And I might even email them just to point out a few things to them, and you know, to see if they take any constructive criticism. See, if the enemies came on that sort of speed, it wouldn't be too bad. But when they swap sides, you're pretty screwed. I know, they come on so fast. See, there's no way I could turn around then. Like I said, I think they knew that. That's why they give you so many lives. I just don't think you're going to be able to do this on one credit. I got a few little issues with the boss as well. The boss is cool, it looks good. Music is cool, you can easily dodge this pattern. And then it starts moving up and down, and this literally goes on for a long, long, long time. Trying to dodge fireballs. This goes on for way too long. Damn. It's a pretty cool looking boss. I like a pumpkin head with a girl on the top. Pretty nice fast parallax scrolling going on there as well, which is quite cool. I say, these guys, for an indie game, I think these guys are, you know, they seem to be pretty talented. I think they just need... There's just a few things that need to be sort of changed in this game, I think, and I do think this game could be pretty cool. As you see what I mean about it, it goes on for too long. It's just getting a bit tedious now already. And his next pattern is ridiculously hard to dodge. Right, here we go. He basically follows you. Very difficult to dodge. Can I dodge it? Nope. May as well just stick here and try and dodge him. Come on. Right, that's it for a look at it. It's the phone going now. Hopefully it's not for me. Right, anyway guys, so this is Henshin Engine. I'll put a link in the description to their website, you can have a look. On there is the demo to download as well, so you can basically just burn it to a CD and play it on your PC Engine. So you can give this a try yourself and see what you think. But what I would say was it seems like a pretty cool game. It's got some good ideas, and I think it plays well enough. It's got some nice parallax scrolling. The graphics are they're not amazing on the main sprites, but they do the job. But it does need a bit of refinement, I think. Like I say, some of those platforms, I think they need to slow some of those platforms down because they're really erratic when sort of jump in, and they need to get rid of those enemies that just fly around and aim in on you as well, because they're just a pain in the ass and they do make the game a little bit frustrating. And the shoot 'em up level, I think they need to slow some of these enemies down, or do something, or just cut out firing behind, or just have you firing forward or something to give you a little bit more chance of surviving. And that's that then basically. I know it's a demo and it's not finished, but hopefully they'll finish it, do some changes, and hopefully it'll be pretty cool when it comes out. So check it out guys, and I'll catch you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye now.